Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have T. Wright, Justin Bishop, RC, Professor Flowers, and the must unknown. What's up, fellas?
What's good, gang?
Happy Monday. Right? Man, y'all look dog tired, man. Where the end? Y'all look dog tired. Man, y'all act like y'all out here working like slaves.
Ben, did you work today?
Of course I worked today.
Okay.
And it's 95-degree weather. I worked today. With no AC, You're right.
But no AC is crazy. That should be illegal.
Right. We're in the 21st century with no AC. But they say we got to earn them paychecks, I guess.
Man, who you work for?
Shoot, we all yeah, we out here. T-Gat, he's busy doing what he's doing. Not quite sure what that is.
Hey, bro. So are we back on Facebook?
No. You want to go back on Facebook?
No, I'm just saying you done got us kicked off a network with your we got canceled with some bullshit you probably did and followed up on.
No.
I didn't want to know. Somebody asked me when we back on Facebook, so I was like, no.
I mean,
we ain't in the retirement
home Instagram right now.
Huh?
We Instagram showing us more love. What you just say?
We definitely Facebook is retirement. Ain't nobody on there anyway. They just looking.
They lurking. They do a lot of lurking.
It ain't called Facebook. No, they call it Meta now.
Oh, my bad.
You know what
I don't get it.
RP on there the other night. Don't just look at me. Say something.
Say something. Talk to us. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of lurking, but so that's why I took our talents to Instagram.
I'm with it.
They show a lot more love on Instagram. I know a lot of people on there. You know, people that not actually family or free going through social media pages, and they seem like they give us more support than our actual family and friends.
People be lurking.
I'm not taking no shots at our family and friends, but you know.
Goddammit, listen, I'll do it. I'll give me the gun. When we take off, when this thing take off,
man, talk your stuff, Ben.
Don't ask me for Nathan. Don't ask me for Nathaniel. Don't ask me for nothing.
Don't be scared, man.
I'm like, who are you? How are we related? Okay. But man, let's go ahead and dive into it. The Celtics beat the Mavericks 105-98. It was a pretty good game. Came down close to the fourth quarter. We seen Brown take care of Ben. We seen Drew Holiday going off. We seen Derek White hit some big clutch shots in the fourth, and they were able to pass on by the Mavericks. Flowers, can the Mavericks come back from this series?
Ooh, kind of looking rough, man. I don't know if I can put my money behind that. The way it's looking, let me say this first. I think Dallas can win 2 games. It's possible. I don't see it. It's possible, but I just feel like Boston is just a little too much for them, man. They don't have enough shooters to be able to compete with Boston. We can go on back and forth by Kyrie. Luka's back hurting from having to carry the whole damn thing. It's unfortunate because I think we all, as a group, want to see a better result than what we've been seeing. But I know it's still at least 2 more games left in Dallas for them to try to make a series out of this. I said last night in the chat, if Porzingis doesn't play, or if he's winging, they might stand a bit of a chance 1-3. I don't think Boston sweeps them. I think Dallas will get a game. I don't know about 2, but from the looks of it, this might not go past 5.
Yes, we seeing Luka out there again flustered. We see Kyrie not playing ball like Kyrie. RC, you brought up the point of the Boston defense might be a challenge for the Dallas Mavericks. Is that staying true?
I was wrong about Boston. Boston might have been, kind of like the great teams did in the past. They kind of saved their bet for this moment. Because, man, when I swear like they everywhere. Like they playing with 9 players instead of 5 on the floor. Kyrie is trying at that height, trying to go one-on-one against length, and it ain't going. Everything is on the rope. If I'm teaching defense, I'm teaching what Boston doing right now. Everybody's locked in. Dallas in trouble. You got 2 isolation players going against a great team defense. Now, as far as the series being over, I'm a believer in Kyrie. He's going out of the stadium and he held up 5. And I don't know what that means, but Kyrie, you need more than 5 points. If that's what it is, you need more than 5 you need less than 5 turnovers. You need to do more than 5 things. You need more than 5 moves to get past Jaylen Brown. They is on his ass like his skin and clothes. And I think it's going to take him. He's not Kobe Bryant. Somebody pull him to the side and say, look, you're undersized. And you're going to have to trust your teammates. And somebody need to tell Jason Kidd he need to play Tim Hardaway Jr.
Can I add something with that?
Yeah, you can.
I would say that if scoring is because they lost by 7 points last night.
Yeah,
was it like 7? Yeah. I say first of all, my whole thing was Derek Lively needs to step up, and if they need scoring, then why not play Jayden Hardy if you need the points? I don't understand why he only played 2 minutes last night. But I get it. It's the playoffs, and you tend to go with what you know.
Yeah, I noticed that. It seems like Dallas Mavericks does not have enough firepower.
They do
because
they do.
Yeah, I don't think they
got enough. They got enough firepower. They just getting stumped out. They getting suffocated, man. Like that ball getting stuck. Lucas is not seeing double team quick enough. They have enough. They just ain't making open shots right now.
Well, PJ Washington, he got to score more than 12 because he was struggling. He at third quarter he only had like 10 points. Darren White giving you this much, then Holiday giving you this much. They getting outscored.
We get what you're saying, but like Most and RC saying, the offense is stagnant on Luka. Everything's run through Luka. I was saying last night in the chat, Kyrie wasn't getting his. I feel like he probably needs to be more of a facilitator, like he did on the Oklahoma City series when he wasn't getting his. But how can you when, like I say, the ball starts with Luka, he's gonna dribble, get to his spots, and last second pass.
Well, what's happening too, I know is they playing help side defense. Boston is really well. So every time Kyrie drops the hole, somebody coming over from behind or from the side to help contest.
Yeah, that team defense is suffocating.
What is Boston doing? Boston does this on offense. When they drive, they kick the ball out. So the difference is Dallas is driving to make the lob. Boston driving to shoot threes. And that's the game that Dallas going to have to play. They're going to have to drive and kick it out for the open shot.
Not necessarily as of last night, because I think they drove like 55 times. Not most of their points, but half of their points came in the paint last night, which surprised me because
they haven't been hot. Let's be honest, they haven't been hot from the 3-point line. The Mavs these last 2 games.
That's how I know.
Derek White has.
You saying Boston hasn't been hot?
Boston shooting that percentage. Boston shooting for 3 shot horrible. Man, shit.
So that's a big reason I think that they might sweep these boys, because if they shot horrible from 3 and they still handily had this game, that's scary.
Yeah, so, is scary.
I think even though it was close, I never felt like it was really close.
Yeah, it was never close.
The thing,
Mavericks never took control of the game at any point.
You're right, Kyle. They had costly turnovers. Luka had 8 turnovers, I believe, in that game. He was throwing some bad passes out there.
This is the thing that I think the thing that I think is killing them is like Flower said, everything runs through Luka. So like it's hard for everybody else to get a rhythm when you really only getting the ball to either dunk it or shoot it.
Mhm.
Like nobody
not
else on their
rebounding.
team can
No mid range, nothing mid range.
no post up. So like if you're not Luka or Kyrie, you either catching or shooting or you cutting to the basket to get a layup or a dunk.
And that's
You
a
can't.
problem.
That's the problem. So like Boston, they know. Like if I'm Boston, I think this is what they're doing. I'm just gonna like get your 40, but I'm gonna get your 40 or your 50, but nobody else is gonna beat me. And then it's helping that Kyrie isn't shooting well. And then on top of that, they have multiple perimeter defenders and their bigs can switch out. So like they don't mind switching anything. They can switch everything and they still have a good defender on Luka no matter what.
This is why the Nuggets dropped the ball. The Nuggets dropped the ball because if the Nuggets is in this series, you're gonna see Boston have to guard a post player. Now imagine Al Horford had to come down there at 38, 39 years old and have to defend Joker. Like Porzingis not gonna guard him. So it's like with this team, the way Dallas is constructed, it plays right into the buzzsaw. Like it's barbecue chicken, man. They in trouble.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe because I know that there was some plays that Jason Tatum will hold like Derek Lively. I'm like, with somebody with that size, why not post them up, man? Get them in foul trouble. That's the least thing you could do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how many post move do Lively have? Cause it just seemed like he just had
I
one
know
jump shot.
Yeah, that's
where you
true.
want to call it.
They don't think.
But my thing, if you give Lively the ball in the post, more than likely nobody gonna help because like, oh, man, he ain't really an offensive player. And
but that
what was that?
But I was about to say that was frustrating though. When they were getting the ball in the paint, they act like they were scared to do something with it.
No, they weren't. That team, they got Boston been playing amazing help defense. Like it's suffocating. That defense is suffocating.
You can't hesitate once you get the ball in the paint like that. Like once you stop your dribble, that's a wrap. Now they definitely gonna have you corner if you picking up the dribble. So that's why I was like, man, I don't feel comfortable with the people they have on the floor because they had no mid-range shot. I mean, most of your stuff is either coming from 3-point line or coming from inside the paint. In the Boston, they just have too great of a team defense to, capitalize on, that area of Patisse on the floor. So Dustin, man, what do Kyrie have to get the team back on track?
Kyrie he pretty much got to be Cleveland Kyrie because, you can't put it all on Luka. They had a lot of success against Minnesota. He let Luka kind of take over for the first half, and then, Kyrie would explode that second half. They definitely need some more of that. But, Kyrie being off, that's probably like they got a lot of issues with Boston, obviously, but Kyrie being off, that's not going to help. Because Luka, he going to need – Kyrie going to have to get you about 30 to have a shot.
So, all right, so I asked T-Right this. What can the Mavericks do to flip their help side defense to penetrate that team defense? What can they do?
I can't see a way. The only way I can see is Kyrie gonna have to give them more and because nobody else on their team can really get their own bucket. That's the key. The closest thing they have to that is Tim Hardaway, and like he said,
so you put in Tim Hardaway, maybe that he give you mid range to long range.
He ain't moving the needle. They did. Sorry.
Plus he didn't play. Tim Hardaway didn't play much.
But
his confidence not gonna be there.
If offense is what they need, then why not play Tim Hardaway and Jaden Hardy more? You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's not just the offense. It's just like they need somebody that can bring the ball down the court and run a pick and roll besides Luka and Kyrie.
I did notice Green was getting a little bit more PT than usual.
He's not an offensive player either.
So I don't know. They just not. When you play against a team like Boston, you got to do three things well. You got to play defense. You got to shoot the ball well. You got to shoot three well. and you gotta capitalize on your fast breaks. Cause a lot of time they had a lot of turnovers on fast breaks. They didn't capitalize on any of their fast break points, so that hurt them big time. Yeah, go ahead, Flowers.
Overall, I just think Dallas is just not deep enough. I mean, we just seen Indiana without Halliburton because Indiana's 9-10 strong. You know, they got a great bench, great depth, so it was able to keep up the scoring. But like I said, once you tone things down and everything just runs through one player, everybody cannot get involved. I agree with the Tim Hardaway thing far as he needs to play. I don't understand why he hasn't played myself. I mean, they need somebody that can come in and just give them something instant. What is make a miss? Damn it, they need something. You got
just shoot it.
The shit that they got going on right now, they just gonna have to scrap it and try to, reinvent themselves as far as how they want to come to this game plan. They'll play better because they're at home. The role players will play better, but they gotta have a sense of urgency, man. Because if they lose Wednesday, it might get swept. I mean, we cannot sit here and deny the fact that Dallas actually might get swept.
Go ahead, Mosono. Go ahead.
Do y'all think that Dallas would benefit if they push the pace more? Because I feel like the Pacers, that was an injury-ridden team, but they played really well in that series because they pushed. It's constant. They push that pace. I feel like with Luka, especially if Luka's not 100%, they say Luka ain't 100%, but yet you still get a triple-double. I don't know what to believe, but maybe they should just push that tempo, instead of just dribbling ball up the court.
That's the best bet because you let the Celtics set their defense up.
Exactly. I was gonna say in the last series, I realized that Dallas, Jason Kidd pretty much set the play. That they set the offensive play before half court, and I'm not seeing that at all in this series.
Well, that's why I mentioned with the fast break points. I don't know how many missed layups or turnovers they had on fast break. It just should have been easy twos, like that block. RC said it was a foul on was it PJ Washington? Yeah, they had a lot of stuff like just weird moments where they'll lose the ball out of a turnover, they missed the layup, or it's just like they weren't capitalizing on the fast breaks.
Have you ever played against elite defense?
Aggravating.
It's gonna have you doing everything you don't want to do. It's gonna make you look like somebody you're not. Minnesota got a really good defense, and I would have loved to see Minnesota and Boston. What that would have looked like. Yeah, but I don't think that Dallas has seen the way these guys rotate. So when PJ is going down the court, which is a huge play, they push PJ 2 or 3 steps. I saw him I saw the hand extend, then they hit his arm but at that point in time, the officials were like, man, they probably thinking like we were thinking, y'all ain't did shit the whole game. So we need to put the guy now.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't help with Kyrie, and when they switch, it's like Derek White is on, and then the next play Jaylen Brown is on, then the next play Drew is on, and then the next play Jason Tatum is on. That doesn't help at all for Kyrie.
They literally can switch everything.
They can switch,
and they all like 6'5" and up. Jason Tatum 6'10".
Yeah, like you said, Kyrie looked flustered, and he's trying to get to the paint.
When he hit the shot over Steph, it was Steph or Clay in the finals. Who was that?
You talking about?
That was Steph. When LeBron?
That was Steph. He hit over. Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't. They about the same height. So but now you're gonna ask him to hit that shot over and over and over length. He ain't gonna be able to do it. That's what Kobe was trying to tell him. Kobe was trying to tell him that when the Team USA practice, when he kept talking about he can guard Kobe, but you gonna have to guard. You gonna have to guard too, Kyrie. You undersized, bro. Your fadeaway don't look like MJ and Kobe because when you fade away, you got to shoot the ball higher to get it off.
That rainbow shot. Let me go to the chat real quick. Najee said Dallas doesn't have a rim protector, and he thought Hardaway was hurt. And then he said Jason at this point should just try some of everything, like pressing full court, just something.
No.
Yeah, like you just at some point, Kyle, what you drawing up on the sideline is nothing working. So let's try to do something else.
better than last night than the first game. I was.
The Celtics was all.
I don't think it was just
Tatum,
a terrible loss.
Terrible. Yeah, but like
I
I said,
that was really Dallas' game to win though, because Boston.
It was terrible.
I mean, they with their 3-point shooting percentage, they game. And Jason Tatum only had like 18.
Yeah,
like maybe 22 or something like that. Like that was really a Dallas game to win if they were going to still win Boston.
We give Jason Tatum shit on here, of course, but the one thing I will say, he had 12, 13 assists last night.
12 assists.
Jason Tatum.
I think he was like 1 or 2 rebounds.
Jason Tatum had 18 and 12, so
one rebound.
Assists.
He had 1 rebound away from a triple double.
With him with his shot being off, this is what I'm saying about Kyrie. At least Tatum is getting other people involved. And I understand that Boston, far as group wise, is better than Dallas, but JT ain't got it. He's facilitating. He's getting off the ball.
That's true. I figured JT. He figured his shot wasn't falling, so you saw him start playing exceptional defense, help side defense. He started getting his other teammates fall. He found Holiday on numerous times for open 3-pointers. I was just like, dang, he killing them. I mean, he know his shot ain't falling, so he worked on the other areas to help his teammate out and came in clutch.
Quick question. Yeah. Other than Luka and Kyrie, who else are you asking to score for you?
That's my point. Nobody. Everybody else has to score off of Luka and Kyrie creating.
Well, PJ Washington is the next person up.
You got to play Hardy some more because Hardy had a good series against Minnesota. I mean, at this point, you don't have anything to lose.
No,
but he got to play. I mean, he earned more than 2 minutes of playing time.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off what Flowers said. Everybody talk about Jason Tatum, like how he's not scoring. But the thing I really appreciate about him is again, like he said, he do the other things. Like when his shot not falling, he gonna play team defense. He gonna guard. He gonna get you assists. He gonna rebound. I don't think most people see that. Like a lot of basketball isn't just about scoring. I hate the narrative.
Right.
I hate the narrative. But if you're not scoring 30.
In all fairness, though, Jason don't necessarily have to be the number one scorer in that team. That's how good they are, how stacked they are as a team.
Exactly. Like any one of them guys can give you 30. 1 through 5.
Right. We seen Holiday. Holiday was a key piece to the Bucks team, and look at him over here with the Celtics leading them scoring 26 last night.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying.
Drew is somebody that because he played with the Bills. Drew is somebody that can give you, if he needed to, he can give you 20 to 25 a night easy.
I don't know. I don't know how Brad Stevens did it, but to convince Drew to come off your bench is, that was a pretty great move. Because Drew could easily start for any team.
And then I guess to harp on Jason Tatum, I give him a lot of credit because they definitely were trying to drive that wedge in between him and Brown.
Oh yeah.
Like past few days, arguing who was the best, who was the man, and Jason Tatum. I mean, he could have won the game, shot 50 million step back threes, and, shot him out.
I mean, he's an ISO player, so of course he's gonna do that. He goes good out the time.
Do y'all think that Brown and Taylor really they think about that stuff? Who the best player on the team? Who team is it? See, right? You think they really think about that?
They thinking about. I mean, they want to win. They think because I mean, when you talk to the president of the team, GM, they assign who's the franchise player.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about endorsements, and it's a lot of money on the table that come with it. And Jaylen Brown, he done. I mean, they said Stephen A. was talking about people don't really like Jaylen Brown. I don't really see that. Like, I don't. Really
he just be talking.
That was Marcus Smart. You remember they had that whole fiasco with Marcus Smart and Brown. But
I mean, I was watching even sneaker shopping with Complex and like Jaylen Brown. I didn't realize Jaylen Brown didn't have a shoe deal, which is crazy.
He do?
No,
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have.
Oh, he doesn't. I thought he was with Nike for some reason. I don't know why.
he's probably a
But-
Nike athlete. His own shoe up.
Oh, Nike athlete. Okay. Najee said in the chat, he said, let's face it, guys, Boston just had the best roster, and it's just gonna come down to coaching.
I mean,
Y'all agree?
Nah, Boston just has a great roster. Jason Kidd coached better last night than the first game, but Boston just that. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is. Nothing you can do about it. You just gotta, like I said, you gotta take advantage of the fast breaks, score those points, and just pray that the Celtics are off again. That's how you're gonna win no series. All right, guys, let's move on to Caitlin Clark and more Caitlin Clark news. Hey, go ahead and hold on, let me pull this up. If you support Caitlin Clark, go ahead and get They Hate Greatness t-shirt. Yes, that's right. We got it in the merch store. They hate greatness. They don't want to see this girl shine. They don't want her to ball out. So cop your They Hate Greatness t-shirt over in the shop. All right. So the U.S. women's basketball team came out. And, of course, guess who was left off? Caitlin Clark. So she came out and said this. This is what she told the reporters. She said it's the most competitive team in the world. Honestly, not disappointed. But then she tested her coach and said, "Hey, coach, they woke a monster."
Ooh.
Dustin,
Hotness.
should the women's team have left off Caitlin Clark?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, talent wise, yes. She's not there yet. I think she's on the reserve list, but she every player on that team I think is better than her. But on the other hand, marketing wise, I probably would have slid up on that. Because she gonna bring the money, she gonna bring the views. And that's undeniable. I mean, I've never seen so many people like tune into WNBA, even if she's not playing. Like everybody, even Asia Wilson is getting more shine.
Right.
You got Cameron Brink, Angel. I mean, they all, and Angel Reese has helped elevate that too. Because I don't think she gets enough credit. Because I think part of what elevated Caitlin Clark was that rivalry between them last year. But I probably would have slid up on that thing just for marketing.
So you will put on team pretty much. You were like, all right, cause you see dollar signs. More so, no, should have they left her off the roster?
I disagree because they say that they want to win. The argument is that they want to win, but yet here's my two problems, really three problems. I don't think Diana Taurasi should have made it. I don't think Chelsea Gray ain't even played a game this season. And Brittany Griner only played 2 games out of, it's been about 12, 13 games in the season. So like, my thing is, they say it's all about winning, but Diana Taurasi is 40, and I get that she's playing well for her age, but I don't understand why you couldn't get what's her name? She's like the second leading scorer.
The girl from Dallas, or
no? She played for, who did she play for? She played for Notre Dame in college. That's
what from Dallas.
the girl from Dallas.
Arika. And then also the Rika Hamby from the LA Sparks. She averaging 20, 11, and 3. And it's like, if it's y'all say that y'all want to win, but yet I felt like they left some key players out. Yeah. And I still think you could have put Caitlin could have been the Kristen Layton of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just have her on there because I'm pretty sure a lot of people gonna be buying, Caitlin Clark Olympic jerseys. Because at this point you need to maximize as much money you can make. Because I want to see these women get paid more. I really do. But a lot of people, I feel like sometimes they're just making it hard on themselves.
Yeah.
RC, did they pull an Isaiah Thomas on Caitlin Clark?
That's a bit extreme. I'm gonna say this, man. The whole issue problem we have is typical. Some women, not all women, they ask for something, you give it to them, and then they cry about what you gave it to them. Okay, so that's gonna go over wrong. That's good. Some woman gonna take offense at that's watching this. Ask for it, complain for it, then you give it to them, then they complain about what you gave to them. This entire league, WNBA, before this kid came into this league, wasn't nobody really watching any. I couldn't tell you who won it last year. I don't care. I mean, you can guess it's the Aces. They got all the best players.
Yeah.
The thing I don't understand about women is why not ride her wave until you get paid? Put that on the shirt. Ride a wave to get paid. Everything got to be about racism. Everything got to be about who the best. The men league right now, some of the women I see in the comments fussing, and the men that's fussing, they don't complain about Luka and Joker being the best players in the NBA, and both of them are white players.
Mm-hmm.
And so my issue is it don't make sense. What it is, some of us who want to dibble and dabble in race are starting to act like the people that truly hate folk. It's something in you that's coming out. You making everything about that, and that's not what it should be about. So they don't look at it like that in business. It's about the money, the bottom line. You're trying to be profitable and marketable, but you making it personal, and it shouldn't be. She can hoop. You know what she did in 2 years? She beat South Carolina. Then she turned around and she beat LSU. No, she beat South Carolina the first year and turned around and beat LSU the second year in a 2-year span. With players, we didn't know who they were. They're not marquee names that are out. She deserved everything she's getting. I just hate that Diana Taurasi, 40-year-old strong face, that's what I call it.
Man, you hating hard.
I mean, listen, if
she's the first one to say something, though.
I think RC got a point there, and especially with this upcoming rookie class, like you kind of seeing a change because like the star players of the WNBA, they're attractive too.
Yes,
they have sex appeal, and that's not something we've seen a lot in the WNBA. With no exception.
Quick question. Where's the Olympic going to be at?
I don't know. Anybody know?
Is it Paris? I heard it Paris.
It might be Paris. You might be right, most.
This changes everything.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have. From a marketing standpoint, I would have put some attractive women on there. I ain't gonna lie. If you're going to Paris, which is they're known for fashion and everything, and having them women out there, you could take advantage of that. If you looking at it from a marketing standpoint, if you want to,
I think you could go either way because if they win gold, they put the best team out there and win gold. That's great for marketing too.
They gonna win gold.
I don't know about that.
They will.
I don't know about that because
I ain't never watched them in the Olympics.
What you say, Tyler?
I didn't know if they the men's team was always really. I didn't know that the women's team always
they're gonna win.
dominate like that.
Yeah, they're pretty dominant.
This is my thing. The NFL did a great job of riding the Taylor Swift wave. Rode it right into the Super Bowl, made the whole thing around it. It's about marketing. The NBA did a great job of riding any wave. I don't care if it's the racial things. We're gonna get on it and we're gonna draw in the fan that don't usually watch us. The WNBA needs to, first of all, they need to get rid of their commissioner. She has no clue. She has no idea. But I think the thing about the comparison to the men league is unfair to the women because they haven't established anything. Like Michael Jordan, in the time that he was doing what he was doing, Charles Barkley was really good. Patrick Ewing was really good. David Robinson was really good. Sean Kemp and Sean Payton, they were really good, but they was riding the wave to get the money. Even LeBron talk about it. I'm forever indebted for what Mike did for the game. But these women don't want to do that because you got to know the thought process of some women. Some. They don't know how to look at what and be like you see women all the time. Girl, if the finest girl in the room, you'll never see 10 fine girls, 5 fine girls, 4 3. It's gonna be 1 fine girl and 3 ugly ducklings. Because you know what they don't know how to be, they don't know how to coexist, or they do this right here. Come over there, hey girl, and then when she leave, I can't stand that. You know what?
What makes girls more jealous than anything? When that one pretty girl get all the men attention.
That's it.
And Diana Taurasi, she ain't getting no man. A lot of these players, I think
pulling neither side.
Pulling
neither side.
It's a deep
I mean, in all fairness, she's playing well. But I told you the 3 players that I would have replaced her with.
She's 40 years old. She's supposed to be playing well. Damn it, she's been playing the WNBA.
Not necessarily.
Before the WNBA had a W in front of her, she would play. I don't nobody give a damn about no Diana Taurasi. What she needed to do is do this right here. She needed to shut up. I could see if this was coming from Aja Wilson. I want to hear it. Diana Taurasi. I didn't even know she was still playing. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, man, it's gonna take her forever to retire. It's hard to
do. Let's hear Flowers. We'll hear Flowers take real quick. Flowers, so what do you think about this whole incident?
First of all, who the hell on the committee? Who on the Olympic committee? That's what I want to know, because they're messing up a prime opportunity like we've been talking about for the last month. Yeah, the media throws the racial narrative back and forth. They're doing it to heighten their views and listeners and everything else. So why not? So why shouldn't the WNBA capitalize on Caitlin Clark? I'm with most on this. Brittany Griner doesn't need to be on the team. She ain't played in 3 damn years. Gray, she's hurt. They could have dealt without it. Kayla could have been a Christian Laettner kind of a player. The roster is great. Let's not get mistaken.
Yeah.
Because you got the lady from Dallas is being left off. She's averaging 28. You got a Spark that's being left off, and I'm quite sure there's some alternates. She'll end up on the team, but it's outrageous that they just didn't put her on there, because, in my opinion, it's a lose-lose situation, because you're getting that part of it right now, but you put her on there, she doesn't play, or she comes in late, why she ain't playing. So it's a lose-lose situation, because as the time keeps winding, the world's getting more impatient. Like there's no patience in the world, and that's the main problem.
Right. Well,
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, they released a statement talking about they didn't want her on the team because of the whole media circus. So they thought it would just draw away from the attention of what they really trying to accomplish.
You want the media circus? That's
right.
Good business.
Y'all complaining about money, right? You're complaining about money. Now, next summer, I think, next year, y'all go back to the table to renegotiate, money, labor, pretty much labor issues. So you need to take advantage of Caitlin Clark's popularity right now to fatten your pocket. I think the women look at it the wrong way, far as, okay, it's cool that you don't like Caitlin because of what she has and what she came in with. But the thing is, what these women need to realize, capitalize off of it. Okay, you see the shine is on Caitlin Clark. Okay, let me go bust her ass so I can make me some money, so I get me a shoe deal. They're not looking at it in the way far as using her to better themselves in the game. They're looking at it and using it as animosity and jealousy, and it's showing. So they need to put the girl on the USA team. Whether she's playing back, because they're gonna blow out majority of people anyway, so she'll be able to play. We know she's undersized; she needs to get stronger. But hey, the only way to get better is to play, and experience goes a long way. So I'm with y'all on this.
It feel like they just shooting themselves in the foot, because they seeing her selling out arenas. People that buying her tickets and everything. So why not capitalize on that? Even though she might come off the bench, but this media attention, everybody's still gonna have their eyes on them. I feel like they say there were like more people watching one of her games more than NBA finals, but there were more people in attendance in one of those games because of the NBA finals. But we already know because of tickets and everything like that. But you giving yourself a chance to elevate your league, get more sponsors, get more money, more revenue into there, and whatever you capitalize, everybody be happy. Everybody get a piece of the pie. It's just not about her. Everybody like, oh, I want the glory. No, it's about everybody eating from the same table. And she seemed like she comfortable with that. Like, she always giving other players compliments. She not taking shots at them. Of course, she got a great PR team, but she does a great job answering questions and not going that road. So it seems like she's cool, but y'all not accepting her because all the guys, we like, oh yeah, she's shooting from the logo. Like, shoot that thing, girl. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like they just don't want that. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword because they've been complaining all these years about we want our league to be more popular, but I don't think they can handle what comes with it. So like, for example, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think they are handling it. They're just not handling it fast enough. Like because I think the last game, I don't think it was the last game, but it was Indiana versus Washington Mystics. As of right now, they are. This is how popular Caitlin is. Washington Mystics is they haven't won a game this year, but yet they had to move the arena to the Capital One Arena, an actual NBA arena, because that's how many people going to the games now. So I think they are taking advantage of it, but there are better ways to do that. And they've been handling it poorly.
So I saw this guy say, black people, if we supported each other the way we sometimes support other people, then we would be better off as a race. I'm trying, and these
Dr. Umar said that.
Hold on. These are people who believe in God. Hold on. These are people who are believing God. When a person talk about division, anytime you place a label on something, you exclude God. When you want to make your own group of people, you have become your own group of people. So for me, I'm a fan of sports. So when I hear that, we need to support one another, blah, blah, blah. But when we do, we build it up to tear it down. Okay? Club say, prime example, he climbed the ladder and become more successful in this world. Now they want to tear him down. I mean, who the first to criticize and make fun? It's us. What have I seen and saying other races have their issues and problems too? But what I have seen, what they do is they show the fuck up.
Yep.
Okay. So 90% of her fans or her race, her people, they showing up. They showing up for her to support. Okay. Angel Reese, who wants to play the villain, who wants to be Draymond Green, but guess what? Draymond Green's shoes are too big to put on. I didn't know she had that much game. LSU held her back. At Chicago, she's showing up all parts of her game. She's very talented. But what she needs to understand too, she's trying to be nice and cater to the people in there. We're supposed to go through this. They don't like you either. Okay? They can't say it and verbalize it the way they're verbalizing it with her because she's the enemy. But with you, they don't like you either. Because the clothesline to your neck wasn't, hey girl, we love you. We like you. So my thing is this. It's a bigger issue because we like, in society, we like bigger issues. We love separation and division. It ain't gonna never be right, but it don't matter what they do, it's gonna change anyway. It's gonna change. Right. There's another wave of women coming, and like we said, there's another wave of attractive young ladies coming to the league who don't look like the ones who in the league right now. So you might well get ready.
And better, because Juju Watkins gonna be next. She gonna ball out.
Hey Becker,
do y'all think NIL deals change the face of how people look at athletes now?
Well, to old people,
NIL been around.
Yeah, it's open.
I'm talking about more than open. Like that means no, it hasn't been like this. I'm talking about like where they paying the person up front, they pushing that person. Like that now they don't gotta hide it. Now you can be on all the products. You can be on like Angel Reese and the other LSU girl was on that. What commercial was that?
Angel she with Reebok. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm been saying.
I get what you're saying. I mean, of course. I mean, if you get an NIL deal, they're gonna push you to make money. But I mean,
mainstream.
You still gotta ball. You still gotta do your thing, Mikey. Mikey Williams being a great example of that. Like,
but could they be mad at the girls for making money? Being already millionaires coming into the league, pretty much have more money.
Hold on, can you clarify that question? I'm confused.
Like with the money, with all this stuff being up front, they can pretty much market better instead of being on television.
Oh, you talking about the
marketability?
WNBA, NBA,
yeah, the WNBA players like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Like now they posted everywhere. Like Angel Wilson wasn't posted everywhere. Like a lot of people didn't know what she brought to the table, and you know what she did.
That's the W's fault.
Yep.
I mean, if Asia Wilson was in college now, she have the same deal as Caitlin Clark. She would making millions too if she was in college.
But is anybody putting a gun to their head and say you have to play in this league?
Nope.
Shut the hell up. Like if you this is my point. No one saying y'all gotta play in this league. No one said you have to take the so-called mistreatment and lack of go play in another league and don't ever come back.
Watch this.
I say this too. Like, I don't think the NIL. I mean, the NCAA has always done a better job of marketing women's basketball better than the NBA, even before the NIL.
Yes. NIL didn't do nothing but just give them an opportunity to make.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, because I kind of watched it. I kind of watched the WNBA and women basketball period, kind of on and off. And shoot, I thought Maya Moore was going to be the next great thing. Well, she was. Hell,
I remember
she was my favorite player, and Candace Parker. And I remember how they was being marketed.
You know what the problem with them though? You know
what's that?
Okay, at that time when she was doing what she was doing, this is the problem the W had. They always have one team beating the shit out of everybody.
Yep.
They don't have
that problem now.
They don't have no other team that's even close to the best team you had. It's kind of like that's what drew me to Caitlin Clark. I was trying to be a hater too. They were playing Michigan with Michigan girls.
Mm-hmm.
Coach at Michigan now 3. I know her. Been knowing her for a while. I'm pulling for her because she used to be at Stony Brook. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna watch the game and see what's really going down. Man, the more I hated on, the more I liked her. Because you know why? She beat the odds. She get her players. It's like everything she don't supposed to do, she do. And that's what drew us to her. It has nothing to do with Maya Moore at Connecticut, and all they did was beat everybody in NCAA. They beat everybody. Okay.
Hey, Gino a dog, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Look, when your girl Dawn Staley got on TV and said, God, you talking about favor. Baby, no. God don't got nothing to do with recruiting or resources. You got all the best players on your team.
Yep.
Okay, so this is my point. What drew me to her was her ability to compete with the best teams. That's the only reason why we're looking at it like, okay, man, if you give her a level playing field, she might beat them.
I think the problem is because I used to play basketball. RC, you a coach. I don't know about the others. I don't know about if anybody else played basketball, but we're basketball fans. Right. I'm a former player, and the people, like, I'm trying to watch the games more, but it gets difficult because so many people they're not looking at it as in the basketball term of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I understand that. Like I see things, but it's like the average person, they may not understand what a 2-3 zone or a floppy screen is.
Right.
But and they don't have to. But at the same time, I don't understand where you bring in this hate in this new sport, and it's like, and you don't even understand what's really going on out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin, my bad to cut you off, RC. My cousin was like, well, people just like Caitlin because she's the white savior. And I'm like, man, there are white players that's better than her. That's been better than her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So how is she? I look at her as a good basketball player, not no white savior. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
Like, where they get that from? Like, why they always think somebody gotta be a white savior?
Because
in sports. Who in the world? I never said like, dang man, I need a white savior on my team to get me going.
I feel like it's
the media,
and I hate to talk down on us obviously.
Do it.
It's man. Every time a black person, there are a lot of times when a black person isn't picked for a job, or isn't considered for something, or they have some type of jealousy, they go straight to it's because I'm black. It's because they white. No, it's just because they better than you.
Right.
It's not because
It's not difficult.
better than you, bro.
I'm gonna share a story with y'all real
They
quick.
better. Like,
I got-
man,
I
she
got
can.
it.
They acting like this girl can't hoop, and they
She
just
can hoop.
picked some random girl out of Iowa to be the face of the WNBA. No, she earned it. She can hoop. She can
Man,
hoop.
I think the
Doing something that we haven't seen. You know, I mean, we've seen great women's players, but
Yeah.
she was kind of like, in college, she would be very comparative to, Steph, and what Steph was doing in college, and you remember like Steph had that Sweet 16 run, like
Yes.
Mhm.
how famous he got. I think it's you can compare it to that. So, I mean, I don't think it has any. Maybe it has something. I mean, a very, very small percentage of her fame has to do with her being white, because no matter her skin color, she still got to go out there and ball. You still got to shoot it. Like, I think people just need to stop with that narrative.
People need to be honest with themselves, bro.
It sounds
Be
like
honest.
just pure jealousy.
Be honest
And
with
it
yourself.
sounds weak too. Like,
Yeah.
it's weak.
Go ahead,
Be honest
RC.
with
Go
yourself.
ahead. Tell your story.
Be honest with yourself and just say what it really is. Stop giving me excuses. Stop talking about this, that. Just say you don't like the girl and be done with it. I don't listen, man. I don't
Right.
like the way LeBron James moves as a basketball player outside of on the basketball court. Sometimes I don't like not outside on the court when it comes to how he handles stuff with his teammates now at this stage of his career. You let me not hate the dude, no, but I'm not going to sit up here and be like he's not a great basketball player. He is.
Right.
But he's not exempt of criticism, right?
But-
So just say that. Stop trying to tell me he got 40,000 points. And if he's your GOAT, he can be your GOAT. But don't try to marginalize it because he's missing hair up here. That's dumb shit to me. That's stupid.
Well,
You reach it. You just got to keep it on basketball and keep it in a perspective that it has nothing. If it's about race, then Rebecca Lobo would have been the face. Diana Taurasi would have been. It would have been already did this. Cameron Brink would be the face now. The issue is she busting y'all ass. Okay, and when you look at her, you like how? Because I'm like that all the time. Like, there's no way she's finna do that. And then she shot a ball the other night, leaning to the side, 3-pointer, and it's like. She's gifted at something, and they're capitalizing off of it. But with what I was finna say just a minute ago, with us as black people, what we need to understand: don't be afraid to speak your mind, because Dustin, because you can't. We don't do a good job with each other. Deion Sanders is trying to do something over there. God forbid, he ain't always right either. But along the road, we want to nitpick the shit out of everything he's doing. But this the issue we have. Because we don't understand that there are no perfect nothing. What are you looking for? You see what I'm saying? What's your expectations? You got in all professions and everything that you do, there's pros and cons. What do she supposed to do? What do the league supposed to do? How are we gonna get you paid? We can go on and on about it, man. It's just as culturally as a people, we're starting to look like the people that we say hate us. We're starting to act just like them.
Two things.
Let me. Oh, go ahead, Flower.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm gonna go after you. Gonna go to the chat.
I'll be fast. Two things. The W, they gotta do a better job take care of these women. Good example, the Vegas Aces. The city of Vegas gave all those girls $100,000. All right.
What?
Yes. The city of Vegas gave all the Vegas Aces $100,000 a piece. All right. Now, you got different owners. Take care of your players. I remember last year before Caitlin came, I think the person who owned I don't know if it's Dolan or the Brooklyn Nets owned the Liberty, but they were flying private. They had to stop them from flying private because it was deemed a disadvantage. Because so the owners need to take better care of these women. Now, if I want to go into the racial part of it, what the WNBA is what 70%, 80% black, you say? Just
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna look
safe.
that up. I'm gonna Google.
Yeah, about I say about
Let's say
75. They got
65,
good.
70%. All right. So we sit up here and get mad, and I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about us black people, black America. Not all. A lot of this shit you see online, you see people talking about the white part of Caitlyn, the white savior, and okay, that's cool. But like RC said, her kind is showing up for her. Because you see sellouts in these arenas, and it's not just white people, it's black and white want to see Caitlyn Clark. But this is where I come in and talk my shit. We as black people have failed these women in the W because we don't support them.
Yes.
We're talking about them getting beat. Shit. Go fucking support them. Go buy a ticket. Buy some merch.
That's it, bro. That's it. Where was you years ago?
Right. Like you can talk to me because like I didn't support them or everything like that.
Listen, bro, hold on, bro. Hold on. You ain't got to because at the USFL. If it's a bad product, I ain't supporting shit. If it eliminates like war, I ain't drinking.
But Flowers do make a great point because I read stuff online. Like that's what I do because we do this. I be looking for content, and I always talk there like, well, you know, Adrian Wilson Family Guy shoe deal, and they making jokes like, I still ain't gonna buy it though. You know, people gonna wear an Adrian Wilson shoe? So that's what I'm talking about. So what's the point? What's the whole point of throwing a whole pity party and crying about it? Then she finally get a shoe, then you talking about, I ain't gonna really wear it.
It's called selective outrage.
Yes.
Okay. It's not really. People gonna be mad. The media know how to get us where they at right now, bro. Listen, I'm be honest with y'all. Women's basketball, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I would support it because all of it ain't good. What you need to get rid of that ugly ass ball.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a lot of things they need to change in their game. So, are you watching the USFL? Be honest.
I tried. I couldn't. I just couldn't.
Okay.
I actually like what I'm seeing. To be honest.
Okay, but aren't there black players in the USFL?
Yes.
Of course.
We're not obligated to watch it because it's black people playing. You are a consumer. Yeah. Whatever you want to pay to see, whatever you want to watch. I don't watch the UFC. I don't watch it. People love it. I don't. You know, I don't like it. That just is something I don't like. But do that mean because somebody black is fighting tonight? Well, I got to go watch the black guy beat up on the white guy.
Hey, I also want to say
hey, they were mad when Fury got knocked out. Who was that? Was it Wilder? Yeah, they were mad when Fury knocked out Wilder.
Look at what he doing. Look how he out there fighting.
Mike Tyson gonna have everybody cheering for Mike Tyson, but we're cheering off of who he used to be. But then that's 20% because they'd allowed us in the room. It's like, regardless of who it is. Like Dr. Umar has a white girlfriend. I don't care what nobody say.
What? Oh, okay.
Dr. Umar's niece just married a white male. So Dr. Umar's issue, his issue is deeper than helping black people. Okay? Anytime I tell you to separate, but then I tell you about God, I ain't got no God in that.
Wait, so Dr. Umar dipping into that snow?
But listen, this is my thing. I have this motto. You like who like you.
Yes.
There's a God with good sense did ask our opinion on how to create the earth. If he didn't want people to be around each other, we would be nowhere near each other. Okay? Humans complicate everything. If you like whatever you like, that's your business. My issue is how do we keep getting back to we're talking about sports and how here it comes again because you know why racism it's money in it just like disaster and war, and poor health and war is money in it, and I would think they're strategically doing it because it's creating revenue and it's creating interest. So some of it's creating.
You got that right. All right, let's go to the chat real quick.
Najee
said, love you guys. Take on sports. Y'all doing a great job. Next month I want to reach out to y'all and send y'all some merch. So, okay. Appreciate it. And I believe the Najee. The Banginator podcast. I love his content. Y'all need to go follow this guy over on Instagram. He put out great content, great sports analysis. He said, "I hate when others make everything about race. Real basketball players like her, because she's a certified hooper."
I don't think the media is really making it about race. It's the new age of fans that's trying to get into the sport. They the ones that making it about race.
It's the media, bro. Propaganda, bro. You can see it. They putting their face on everything. They
But
pushing her.
Let me give you an example.
Hold on, but they put her face on everything because right now she's.
I understand that, but when
They
you
take
do that,
good or bad.
She's the face,
So
right?
you saying they? So you think the media? I don't know. Like when the media put out stuff about Kevin Carter, I don't think they race baiting.
but what I'm
I
saying
think
is,
they just.
what I'm saying is the reason why
I'm not getting it.
Why it is
Wow.
the media driven, because it's strategically done.
I need an example.
They done found something now. Listen, they done found another way to divide people on some topic. This Angel Reed is kind of like Magic versus Bird. I guarantee you the same thing was going on with Magic versus Bird. We couldn't hear it. When you watched the Boston Celtics last night, how many black people you see out there in that crowd? You can kind of pick them out, right? Hey,
I
none
can't
of those
stand
white
Boston.
people.
Where's
Come
Waldo?
on with me. Boston Celtics traditionally in that area is
Right.
it's really strong with hatred, right? Racism. Okay,
Mhm.
they had a freaking blow up doll of Kyrie beating it up in the middle of. So my point I'm trying to make is, if they want to take the camera over there and just zoom into that, and they can create whatever image they want with a camera. What this girl is, they pit her against Angel Reese. Now LSU had other players, but they made it Angel Reese the villain, her the up and coming young person, and it's been on ever since. And all you needed for black people to do was for Angel Reese to come out there with the eyelashes doing her thing, and then you got the opposite of what Angel Reese, and you got the energy. It's
But
the energy.
the thing I think it is, we're the problem in that because they can bait us to be like that. Because like you said, black people gonna do that anyway.
That's why I say. That's why I ask you think they're race baiting, because I feel like.
But what y'all not giving? What's an example of
WNBA players?
Okay, LSU was non-existent. We were talking about Baylor. Now all of a sudden LSU is the cool, the hill. You know, they got this. It's cultural. Look at Iowa and look at LSU and tell me if that ain't typical white American. Typical. You can see it.
If Angel Reese don't do this, we're not having this discussion.
Bro, prime example. Angel Reese played in Maryland for years against Caitlin. We never heard of it.
Never heard of him.
She goes to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, follow me now, because you said you want an example. You ever been to Baton Rouge? It is black as they gonna get. You did.
Oh yeah.
You go to Iowa.
I love Baton Rouge, man.
If you go to Iowa, it is as white as it gonna get.
And cornfields.
Okay,
it's crazy.
But watch this: Los Angeles, California, liberal. Freaking Boston. You see what I'm saying? Massachusetts. What you got? They playing each other in the final. Can you imagine in the '80s hearing what you probably heard when Magic and Bird were playing, or worse than this? Come on, bro. Media driven. And
I think, like I said, the media probably do put something out there, but we literally burn it down. We take it to another level.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you're able to see what people are writing now. All right.
Yeah,
so
ignorance,
the ignorance is right in front of your face. Because a lot of that shit is just trolling. But my is, you get I'm riding, doing my job. I'm listening to Sirius XM radio. Channel 80 through 86 is talking about Caitlin Clark, her being left off the team, and people call in and they give these opinions, and you hear it. Yeah. And I think what RC is saying, when the media is using as far as race bait, they're just using it as propaganda to get the views, on their networks. That's all they want. At the end of the day, it comes back to the dollar.
Just think about it. People that hate you, people that dislike you, they'll still follow you. They'll still watch you on TV. Like I watch LeBron every year in Miami, watching, waiting on him to lose. Okay,
I feel that could be with Tom Brady in
I had a disease. It's called chaotics. I'm turning over there to Miami. They're gonna lose tonight. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. And he kept winning. And I realized I'm taking away from what he really is because I got hatred in my heart because he's really good. Okay? Kobe got a whole freaking commercial where he turned the hate into fuel to become the mama. So my thing is, bro, is I think it's 20%. Racism is 20% of like I don't know a lot of racist people. Okay, until I get on social media. There's stuff in people I didn't even know was in them. I put a post
They
up
get in the
talking
Call of Duty
about that.
lobbies.
I put a post up talking about that, man. I really don't have that in my heart. I don't hate nobody like that. To where I just, you know what, man, like, and I just say that is something that is developed out of hate, jealousy, and envy. Right? The kid is good.
So let's move on. Oh yeah, we doing a little race bait too. We do have a Angel Reese Stay Hey Greatness shirt. Which one are you? Are you team Angel Reese or are you team Caitlin Clark? You can choose which side you want to be on. So go get your shirt.
Team
there
both,
you go.
man. I love both.
Look, you need to make a shirt with Angel and Caitlin with
Caitlin.
a red rag and tied together for unity. That's what you need to do.
Oh, that's like the Bloods and Crips coming together.
You talk about something low enough, it'll become an issue.
Right. So y'all heard about Dan Hurley, right?
Yep.
He turned down the Lakers contract. It's worth 6 years, $70 million.
That's it?
Yep, 6 years, $70 million. Well, he only getting paid 6 years, 32 mil at
get a raise.
All right, so RC, you're a Laker fan. You know, I'm on hiatus right now, so this don't really pertain to me.
Hiatus.
What did it say about RC? What did it say about the Lakers? If he turning out,
Ben will come to work with a Celtics jersey on. That's crazy.
I might. No, just RC. That's for you.
I think Jenny Buss, like I said on the previous show, Jenny Buss is a fan, and she's leading the organization into the ground. Like Dr. Buss is rolling over in his grave. He done set up. Damn rolling. He done set up now. Because at this point, you got to look at it, man. Okay, if we don't have the play in, the Lakers don't make the playoff 3 straight years. We're masking as a great team. Everybody keep trying to tell me about it. We don't have to play the Nuggets in the first round, then we probably get out the West. Isn't the object of making the playoffs the best teams are in the playoffs? They can beat anybody, anywhere, anytime. If you're good, it shouldn't be about a matchup. You should be able to find a way to win through that. That's what Minnesota did. The issue with the Lakers is bigger than LeBron James, first of all, because they haven't figured out how to stand on what they say now, stand on business. We're going to do this and we're going to stick with this. And you're trying to get cheap labor. You should have offered this guy $100 million because you got to understand, he going to deal with what's there now and he got going into the future. You keep trying to get cheap labor. I believe LeBron would have fit with this guy because at this point, I believe this guy's offense is a team-first offense, and LeBron's a team-first guy on the basketball court, right? So I believe it would have worked. I think Jeannie Buss, because you're still paying other coaches. You keep firing them, you still got to pay them. But contractually, you're still tied to them. So you still probably playing Frank Vogel peanuts.
Yes.
He's been gone 3-4 years. So my thing is, it's a bigger issue than LeBron James. It's a management deal. It ain't Rob Pelinka. It's the woman that's running the organization is ruining that organization because she don't know. She's a fan, and she don't know how to stand on hard yeses and hard no's. It's like, and I think this whole Darren Hurley thing was thrown out there by Woj. It was never solid. I don't think he was ever leaving there.
I don't think he ever was interested, to be honest with you. I don't think Darren Hurley was interested. I think
you think he was just playing around. He just wants to see what was like.
Like wanted it, but I personally I think Darren Hurley ain't getting interest taking that.
JJ all day.
T right. What should Lakers do now?
I don't understand why they keep trying to hire these coaches that aren't proven in the NBA. I think it's that simple. Hurley, I get because he's along with him, like he comes from a legendary basketball family, so he kind of fits the bill for the Lakers. So that I understand, but they went out, they trying to hire JJ Redick. You didn't hire Ty Lue. Then they was trying to hire the Pels coach, the Pels assistant, he's never been a head coach. You hired Darvin Ham, he's never been a head coach. When you could have had, I think they could have had Vogel, they could have had Budenholzer. These are proven NBA coaches that have led teams to deep playoff runs. Why do you keep getting these new coaches that have never been coached? You're the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, y'all are one of the premier franchises, not in the NBA, but like in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So like, act like it.
Klaus, do you think it's LeBron who pulling the strings with the coaches? Are they asking for his input, or you think it's just Jeannie Buss trying to find somebody to take over?
I'm quite sure I'm not about to sit up here and say they don't run shit by LeBron. I think he was cool with Dan Hurley being the coach. Me personally, I didn't think Dan was gonna take the job. I said it in the chat last week. I didn't think he was gonna take. I thought it was all smoke and mirrors with JJ. Because my thing is with LeBron and AD being there, and they want Dan Hurley to come in and revitalize the organization. Okay, they gave him a 6-year, $70 million deal, $13 million a year. I'm with RC. You give him a deal he can't turn it down. That's how you do it. My thing with that was, I'm quite sure Dan Hurley will want to come in fresh. I'm saying, when I say that, I'm saying no LeBron James, maybe no Anthony Davis. I would think Hurley would want to start from scratch. If you want him to be who he truly is and implement what he can do, if you want him to build an organization or a program, it has to start from scratch. I've never seen. I'm not trying to get on LeBron slander here, but like I said in the chat, man, as great as he is, LeBron's a selfish person. He wants everything to still revolve around him. Even if they're not winning games right now, he still wants to be the forefront of stuff.
And look, Flower, hold on, Flower. When we say selfish, we're not saying about what he does in his community and how he is with his wife and kids. Carry on, brother.
Let me clarify.
Definitely with his kids.
Let me clarify. LeBron wants everything built to his liking, and we've seen this the last 15 years. I'll take the first 5 out of Cleveland. Let's talk about the last 15. Okay, he wants vets around him. So how can Hurley bring in younger talent and develop them? That's my first thing. All right. So if Hurley comes in, he's a great coach. But if he doesn't have LeBron and AD's ear by mid-season, what's going to happen? Look what happened to Darvin Ham. 2 seasons, he's out of there. Frank Vogel, he wins the championship, he's out of there because it's something to LeBron's that he doesn't like, to his liking. It doesn't fit with him. So I just worried that Hurley wouldn't have the full grasp that he wanted to. I just feel like Hurley would be better suited off with a young team so he can build it from the ground up. I did hear that they might try to go after Jay Wright. I doubt they get him too. So who does that leave? I still think it's JJ Redick. I just think it's smoke and mirrors until the end of the finals and then announcing the coach.
Most of all, you think JJ Redick would be the right choice at this point?
Kind of like what T. Wright said. Like, in a way, I don't understand why the Lakers not looking for any coach that have previous coaching experience. But I feel like that in this situation, if Bron ain't the focal point, they might be able to get away with that. But the only problem is, first of all, that they could have offered Dan $100 million easily. Because, I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose, especially if you want him for 6 years. Also, fun fact, the last coach the last more than 3 seasons with the Lakers was Phil Jackson, 2005 to 2011.
Whoa.
But so.
And why did he laugh? Because he was dating Jenny Buck. She's a fan.
You don't know that for sure.
He's a
don't know
that. Flowers.
Hey, Flowers. When Dennis Rodman was there, when Dennis Rodman was there, guess what her job was when Dennis Rodman was there? She was to keep up with Dennis Rodman. All right.
Either way. also, man, the answer to your question, if you want to hire JJ, that's fine. But any coach you hire, you gotta let them do whatever they need to do.
Yes.
And Brian can't be the focal point. Brian said that, hey, Brian is reported saying that he wants the Lakers to focus on the future. But I'm having a hard time believing that if they draft Bronny, you know what I'm saying? But that's a different topic. But I'll say you could still go for Sam Cassell. If you get JJ Redick, then I would like for them to get Rondo on the staff as well. I think he would do well. Those two or those three in particular, they could probably go at them. But other than that, Dan would probably be the best thing they got. And to me, people might look at the money like, oh, Dan is only getting $32 million. The thing with being a successful college coach is it ain't just the money that you getting. It's the you empowered. You know what I'm saying? You have some sort of power.
Yeah.
Like Dan could choose his own staff, and it makes recruiting easy. Like Dan might get a 3-peat because of this. You know what I'm saying? Right. So to me, that 6 year, 60 million, that was a low ball.
Bro,
that mean, you know what that mean? They ain't serious.
No, because you know why? You know how hard it is for me to watch Boston get this right over and over again. Brad Stevens was right. Then they moved him up to the GM and allowed him to go get his guy, put him in the position. He's coaching. They have a system in place. They're playing college-style defense.
Yep.
The Los Angeles Lakers have 17 championships, and that expectation is through the roof. It comes along with a lot of BS. You can't football anybody to take that job.
Yeah, and I think the Lakers, they making a mistake of telling people, hey, we're a storied franchise. It should be an honor to coach for the franchise. That shouldn't be your selling point because y'all not winning right now at all.
Dude,
the brand is not the brand.
But let me educate you. The Cowboys are not winning right now. The Lakers are not winning right now. The Yankees are not winning right now. They don't ever got to win again. If you look at what they've done traditionally and the brand, and that's the problem. That's the problem. We're looking at it from the Denver Nuggets or the Mavericks lens. They looking at it like, are the Cowboys really in it to win the Super Bowl? That's about money. You got the highest prices regardless about win or lose.
Hold on, RC. But you brought up Dallas and the Yankees. At least those franchises are relevant still. Now the Lakers, I like their brand appeal is diminishing.
Hold on now.
It's the same
if you look at Dallas and the Lakers, we're more relevant than the Dallas. They selling wolf tickets over that month. But wait a minute, because we went to the Western Conference Finals last year. Where have the Cowboys been in 27 years?
And at the very least, they have LeBron James on their.
Well, I think because with the Dallas thing is they got diehard faithful, but I think because Jerry Jones still there, he still have that old
Jerry Jones. Hold on, Jerry Jones is great at marketing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he still had that Dallas brand, and you look at the Lakers, man. Players don't want to go there, so that's how you tell the brand it's not the same.
I've been hearing people say that. I had a guy text me that like before LeBron came, nobody wanted to go there. Listen, man, that's bullshit.
That's bull.
Let me explain something to you. Kobe Bryant, when Kobe was there, he was grumpy old man. Okay, nobody. Once you get 4 or 5, nobody's running to help you. Nobody was coming to help Kobe win 6 championships. His head was already big enough.
Wait, didn't Kobe want to leave after the 3rd championship?
No, but see, listen. So then with LeBron's in the same boat. It's not that players don't want to come on. They don't want to help him keep winning. See what I'm saying? They want to beat him.
I agree. But the thing is,
I don't think players like playing with LeBron.
Like I said in our
group
chat,
that's another thing. You can mention the brand. Think you can put together a brand that overrides everything. Like, well, I will be
Flowers. What you about to say, Flowers?
Like I said the other day, he's diminishing the Lakers brand because I guarantee you, once
Mhm.
LeBron James leave, you're gonna have a shitload of people gonna try to come to Los Angeles to revitalize the Lakers.
I'm gonna tell you one who's sitting over there that ain't trying to play. Kawhi Leonard is gonna walk down the hallway. Paul George this summer. I guarantee you, if LeBron leaves this summer, Paul George will be a Laker. Because you know why? Them guys want to be in that jerk. They give you this bull crap about we grew up. I always been a Clippers fan. You're lying because you told when you were in Indiana you used to be a Laker fan. So my thing is it may be what Flowers said. LeBron's brand's so big, like at this point, it's like, do I really want to go deal with everything that comes? Because I heard J.R. Smith say, being a role player, you know, you're gonna get blamed for everything. So
yeah, the Lakers they kind of messed up by, I guess, thinking Bron like
it was a bad marriage.
It was a bad. Well, I think they focus on Bron so much to the point where you get rid of players like. Do y'all realize at one point? Do y'all realize at one point in time they had Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma,
Ingram,
Dwight
Randall,
Howard, who? Yeah, Julius Randle,
KCP, Russo,
KCP. You draft
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that you got rid of all your young core pieces because of one player. And he was already old then. And then you get rid of your coach that you won the championship with. Like he shouldn't be the main focal point.
I got to push back on that. Because I was very harsh on him for that, and that's not his fault. I'm gonna tell you why. We go traditionally to every team. Shaq had that same issue. Kobe did that same thing. Michael Jordan was not, when he got to the Wizards, he was not going to play with young players. They had to go. He did it in Chicago. He wasn't no young rookies that was allowed to play. It's just the eras have clashed. So that mindset he came in the league with and where it is now is different. And so it's not his fault as a star. Brady not going to play with a guy that is up his ass.
I'm not saying it's
Brady sacrificed though.
I'm not saying
he took a pay cut.
It's not, but I'm not saying it's LeBron's fault though. It ain't LeBron. It starts with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka. Those the main two people.
I gotta tell you again. She's a fan, not the one that blow. She may blow, but I'm saying she's a fan.
Chill, bro.
She's a fan.
No way. That's no way.
She had her head on LeBron's shoulder. That's a fan, dog.
Hey, she's a little bit too comfortable. I'm surprised LeBron Wright didn't say something to him after that.
He did.
Hold on, Ben. Have you
she
seen
didn't
her
say it, but you seen it.
Have you seen?
No, I didn't see that.
Boy,
she gave him a cold shoulder for a good minute.
You know she posed for Playboy back in the day. Yeah, Dr. Buss.
Wait.
Hold on. What's the story?
You said what now?
You know she posed for Playboy at one point.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Wait a minute, bro.
And Dr. Buss was big.
And that's your only.
Huh?
I can't put all that on her. Dr. Buss pretty much prostituted his daughter for Dennis Rodman. So
damn.
So that's how they got Dennis there.
So listen, what we have. What
are we doing?
Dennis is the man, bro. Dennis Rodman is the man.
What are we doing?
So you telling me that this woman that's the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, that's why her brother pissed off with her. The figurehead or the face of the Los Angeles Lakers used to pose for Playboy.
I mean, back in the day.
Okay, I got it now, Flowers. I know what it is.
Years ago, man. Come on now.
Hey, look, but listen, ain't no cobwebs. She's still out there acting. I'm telling you what she's doing. Okay, pay attention to the players that's been on the team. Magic tried to warn us a long time ago that they didn't know what they was doing. So nothing makes sense in Los Angeles. When the Lakers traded Zubac to the Clippers, when have the Lakers ever traded with the Clippers? He literally walked down the hall and turned around. So all the stuff that's happening makes no sense. Like even right now, like y'all naming all those players, I don't even care about Dwight Howard, but KCP and Alex Caruso should have never left Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Julius Randle, Lonzo.
Paul Pierce says
Yeah,
it's
and
show.
what's so funny?
Dwight was
in the playoffs.
still performing at a high level.
But what's so funny? The guys we named, they are all on playoff teams, being a
Look,
piece.
you remember when Dwight got into it with Anthony Davis? I'm gonna give you the backstory. There's a backstory, and Anthony Davis didn't want. It was back. Get your head. See Dwight. You know what I'm saying? It's a backstory. You get what I'm saying? Anthony Davis ain't been right since that whole little scenario situation. Nobody to this day don't know why they were fighting. Why Anthony? We knew Reggie. We saw Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard fighting. We knew that Dwight was gone. Everybody on this panel knew that, right?
Yep.
He ain't been back since. But do we know what really happened? Come on, bro. Why you touching back? Why you grab my shorts? Dwight Howard, first of all, with the Lakers. Go back to that moment in time when they fighting on the sideline. We still don't know what actually happened, right?
It's true.
So even Dion Waiters on that team. For some reason, we had a lot of players on that team that even the signing of Carmelo, it don't make sense. None of the stuff that they was doing made. Mark Gasol was a Laker. Think about that. You had Carmelo Anthony was a Laker. Lance Stevenson was a Laker.
Lance was a pretty good role player.
Yeah, I was surprised they got rid of Lance.
Listen,
Man,
Lance
I don't know what Pelinka doing.
No, bro. We get everybody when they done. We like the old Raiders used to be. When you went to Oakland, your career was over.
I mean, it worked when y'all won the championship.
It was gonna work because you know why it was gonna work. We on that team. You had Dion Waiters. You had everybody. J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters, KCP, Alex Caruso, LeBron James, Mark Gasol. You name it.
Yeah.
We had all of them on one team. You supposed to win. Who the Miami Heat had?
In what year?
And Jimmy Butler played his heart out.
And Bam was hurt.
Bro, Jimmy was so tired, bro. But
Jimmy was tired.
He played against the Avengers, man. He was supposed to lose. Like, hey, brother, in a bubble.
Randy from What's Up Sports Podcast, he got the jokes. He said LeVar Ball is going to coach the Lakers.
Randy read my mind because I was sure going to say one or two people that's just waiting for LeBron James to leave.
LeVar Ball. He's waiting.
Hey, he gonna be the only coach on the sideline trying to sell shoes. Hey man, you want my shoes?
Guarantee he's trying to get LaMelo to go to Los Angeles as soon as LeBron leaves. I guarantee it.
But you know what's sad though?
Right.
All jokes aside, is if we seeing a guy leave the league that we're gonna miss. And I thought about this the other day. I'm like, man, for all he is, all he has been, he has held it down for the National Basketball. So he's been that guy for real. And so now that's coming to an end, and he's going through what Father Time does, man. It's
It's
it's about time, Father Time.
He's ugly.
About time.
And that man still balling, Ben.
Oh yeah, he's balling.
Yeah. Right the playoffs. All right. Sports news. All right. Darren Waller has retired. He put out his heartfelt message.
Darren Waller, man, he got the biggest, man. He got one of the biggest fumbles in history, bro.
Let that man tell his story. Go listen to his heartfelt message. The word is Kelsey. Huh?
You give me the cliff notes on it.
The word is that Kelsey Plum used his past against him.
Huh?
That he opened up to her and something happened, but they claiming that
that's on him
too.
You
know how you get an argument with you. You know how you get an argument with your girl. She bring up something you did, or you confess something to her.
I agree with Shaq on that one. I agree with Shaq on that. You don't never open up to your girl.
So that's what they claim. That's what he claims. That's why he divorced her, because she brought up something that he, I guess, confined in her.
Well, you know what?
Was he going to collapse or something? What she said?
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. So
he confined her and said something that he told her. I guess she told somebody else.
Why are you married to somebody you can't confide in?
Right.
The point.
Well, if you don't want somebody to know about your past, and she
Why
and she
didn't
tell
he?
somebody else,
I mean, his ass is way noted.
Why he
What you say?
confided before they were married?
I
He probably
mean,
did, but
His past is well known.
but
We
look,
don't
think
even-
about it. If you
Yes.
think about what Wall went through, and he told her something that he probably never told nobody, and she
Ben.
would told somebody or did
Ben.
something with the information. How would you feel?
Ben,
Hey, divorce.
what she know? We all know. What is that we don't know?
I don't know. We don't know this man. We don't know what everything this dude did.
know.
I mean,
Well,
I
I
don't-
don't need to know. I don't need to know, but I
don't
do know this. That little bogus ass shit you just told us, that ain't the reason why I got divorced. It's deeper than rap. Because ain't no way that is the reason. Come on, bro. Listen what you say.
I mean, it could. No,
Ben,
if I know,
he supposedly conquered his own demons.
I
So
smoke
what
crack.
can she
Watch
say?
it, watch
His-
it, Tyler. I smoke crack. They get in an argument.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Go.
my
Crack.
come on,
I
man.
feel like
For real.
I feel like he had a baby on it. That I really feel that.
No, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, cause she would have
Tell you
said
what
something.
it
Cause she plunk out.
No,
She talks too much.
she being embarrassed. She being embarrassed.
No,
Yeah, she
I
being
don't think she
She
would.
would be
We
embarrassed.
wouldn't have known about Neil Long unless
Kelsey Plum got an
we would've known
image.
about it. Would make it a Doko if her name
Why he married a WNBA player?
But I'm saying, like, if I'm just telling you what he put out there.
Wait a
He
minute.
said that.
Oh no.
That if you listen to the lyrics, if you go back, if you go
lyrics.
listen to the song,
Give me a clip note.
What did RC say?
Man, we not
I'll have the lyrics. All right, I'm just saying, if you go listen
I'm
to the
so
song,
cool
it's
on
about her. Look in the video, he hugging the girl, right? Did y'all watch the music video?
No, I ain't doing that.
That's junk hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Y'all need to go watch it. But in the video, he's talking about getting real close to this girl. The girl put be Kelsey Plum. So he telling the story through the song. And at the end, she stabs him in the heart, whatever. And he lay on the beach bleeding out, dead.
Gosh.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something.
Trash.
What I dislike. It's three sides to a story. His, her, and the truth. I feel like that guy writing a song is the most lamest shit ever. Cause she can air him out. But this is my thing. Anybody that's dealing with substance abuse or any kind of addiction, anything, I'm not here for jokes with that. All I'm saying is the way people handle relationships in the public eye is the dumbest, lamest, wackest shit ever. Because I'm not even gonna speculate what happened, but I do know who I'm dealing with, who just told the New York Giants he retired. You can't expect people to help you when you don't want to seem like at times to help yourself. People who jump in the bed with folk who got them level issues, they taking a chance.
You know what? You know a lot of people just can't really handle a breakup. So
Dude,
She had
But he divorced her.
I know that, but he out here making music about it and all that. And
Dang, bro.
to me,
But you don't think that's weird, though?
it's whack. Hold on, it's whack, but to me, he ain't really taking it well at all.
But
It ain't
that's what I'm saying. But
making a music video.
all right, so the question, so why would he make a song about somebody that he divorced? It's not like she loved him; he loved her. So you make a song when somebody breaks your heart. When she leaves you or cheat on you, that's when somebody make a song.
People do irregular things and as a result.
It's that
of a
opposite of
breakup.
Drake, right? He left her, but made a song about it. It like don't make no sense.
Man, look, I don't know what the fuck got going on, but I heard somebody on this panel say, why would he date a WNBA? Kelsey Plum is nice business. She's what they say, nasty work. She clean work. It's clean. That's she's nice, bro.
It's a job, man.
Oh, shit. I would marry Kelsey Plum. Absolutely. Like,
No, you wouldn't. Nah, she too.
We don't know how
she too the F word.
She too what? The F word.
The F word.
What's the F word?
I'll tell y'all later what the F word is.
Man,
what F word I know of, man.
I feel like she gonna run a relationship. I feel like she gonna run a relationship.
Fabulous. She's fabulous.
No,
I mean, because I don't know what the F word you got. What the F word you talking about?
She a floozy bean?
Feminine.
Feminine? She's supposed to be feminine. She won't.
No,
No, he trying
All right.
to follow
He was
something.
just what Ben talk about.
I'm curious.
I don't know
Bro.
what Ben talking about, but Kelsey Plum. man,
Yeah.
I don't know what
Nah,
Ben.
I ain't about to have a.
So he can't
girl
say
like
what
that.
it is. So I want y'all to think about it. We're gonna play Let's Guess What Ben talking about. He can't say what it is, but we in a certain month. He
Look,
can't
I'm
say
not
it.
taking. Look,
He
Ben,
can't say it.
Ben was cozied up. Look,
No.
Ben was cozied up. Ben was cozied up with a girl who beat up old people. So I really
Come on now.
Dog, hey,
Hey, no.
hey,
That was
my boy Dustin ready to
was
tell his
out.
story. He ready to
That
tell
was
his
out
story.
there.
I
ain't
said
know
what
nothing
I
about
said because the schedules is conflicted.
They
Come
gonna
on, Cat Williams. Tell the Cat Williams. Tell it on him, Cat Williams. Tell it on a woman that beat up old people. Lord have mercy, dude.
Nah, that
Wait,
was before
who
my
beating up
time.
old people?
That was before my time.
Being
Being old work, beating up old people.
Hey,
Damn, Ben.
RC,
What the hell
I
wrong with
had
you?
nothing to do with
we
that.
need
That
to
was
use
You know,
the
look,
Hold on,
Ben,
where my belt at? You did 1,000 lashes.
Ben the type to act like you don't know what's going on.
9,000. You need about 1,200.
They probably coming to Ben. They probably coming to Ben like, man, your old lady beating up folks. He's like, I ain't know.
Ben was
I
like,
don't know nothing about that.
gang.
In all seriousness, though, to me, I feel like this ain't really a retirement. He just quitting. But
Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like
yeah,
that.
he really quit.
Kelsey Plum signed with Skims, I think is what it is. And so let me tell you something about natural beauty. Now, and we're in the era of BBL and stuff like that. So now this is just a naturally beautiful girl. So I'm looking at it like this from this standpoint. And that's what's wrong with WNBA. You having more natural, you get feminine women coming into the NBA that's promoting a certain look and a certain energy. Okay, so this dude married, she took, with knowing what everything that he had going on with substance abuse and drugs and stuff like that, she took that chance. She walked on hot coals for dude. So if she brought up something from his past and that led them to divorce, they were headed that way anyway.
Yep.
I've been married for 7 years. It's a lot of shit. Like you're gonna it's a lot of stuff said in your home that are gonna make you feel a certain way. And it's a lot of things you say out of anger. If that triggered it, man.
Do y'all think he gonna be the next Antonio
about it.
Brown? Y'all think he gonna be the next Antonio Brown?
Nah,
No.
I think
I don't think
he's that office rocker. I don't think he is.
We hope not. Real when I say this, I hope he doesn't revert back to his old ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he don't have
Yeah.
football.
I mean, if anything, I see him being more of a Delonte West possibly.
Damn, that's
Man,
even worse.
Oh yeah, that's worse. That's worse. He just got arrested.
Hold on,
couple
D.
days.
He gonna be homeless?
You know.
NFL players go broke more than NBA players.
I'll take the AB role any day. I'll take the AB role any day over the Delonte West role.
Yeah, I don't want Delonte West. No.
Well, at least you feel sorry.
I don't want to take these of them
sympathy for
roles,
Delonte
Oh
West.
man, sorry don't feed you at night.
Hey Ben,
Antonio Brown just
who put Delonte on the street?
Delonte West just made
Why
some
did-
bad-
why
Oh, LeBron did. He sent so his mama.
RC, look,
I was thinking to that.
RC knew exactly what he was gonna say.
He just so look. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why he not the GOAT.
Hey,
Somebody gonna sleep your mama, right? Your mama, your teammate, somebody you practice with every day. You look at his eyes every day.
Come on,
And he
bro.
said,
Come on,
We never
Come
gonna get a
on.
Brian interview, bro. Never.
So you telling me Delonte LeBron sacrificed Delonte West? That what you saying?
Yes, he totally did.
Hey.
LeBron, like he do stuff behind closed doors anyway. He's that type of guy. So he did Delonte West in. He said, "All right, you gonna sleep with my mama? Okay."
So everybody that has slept with LeBron's mom, they get the same treatment.
You don't see no daddy figure anywhere. He's the daddy.
Wow.
He off his daddy.
Wow.
He's the daddy. There ain't no daddy around here.
Let's turn on the highway, please.
All right, Mike Tomlin got extended. RC favorite guy. He got extended today.
Deserved.
2
Imagine
more
getting,
years.
imagine getting an extension for halfway doing the job. That's crazy.
Halfway done. Who? That's
I'm talking about
deserved.
he hadn't won a playoff
Oh, yeah,
game.
here,
He hadn't
RC.
won a playoff game in a while.
Right. He don't even finish the class project. He just show up with it. Like he don't even have look, he had macaroni. He got macaroni glued on his post. He don't even do shit.
I mean, what was he going to do with that quarterback?
I mean, they
Listen,
put themselves in that situation.
Look how many teams have been bad and good and passed up the Steelers. A lot within their division. I'm talking about within their division. It went down and came back up, and the Steelers still out there. Our only goal is to make sure we have winning record.
Fans above 500. That's all that matters. Darvin Ham rejoins the Bucs coaching staff.
As he should.
So there you go. All right. Got the highlight of the day presented. But hold on, let me show this video first of the NIL money. This Texas player is going to the campus.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I remember I had a cousin, and this is back in like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
I was a sophomore that year. I think it was 2011. But anyway, I was a sophomore, and my cousin I played basketball, so I knew a few people who went to Mississippi State for football. I said, "Oh man, that's good." Because back then I was like, "Man, I don't know if it's college really playing these players like that in the low." And this dude was like, "Shoot, man, they giving me about 10 grand under the table." I said, "Man, what?" And I don't think he even started. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was a three. He was about a 3-star recruit at the time. So he went to Mississippi State. Yeah, they gave him $10,000 up front, and ain't no telling he got in the back end. And then I had a cousin. He had what is called a visit to Ole Miss. It was Ole Miss versus Penn State, and Ole Miss, if y'all never been, it's in the middle of nowhere.
I used to go.
Huh?
I used to go to Ole Miss.
Yeah, so man, I'm 16, 17, and I never seen like I can't really explain it. Like it's a bunch of grown men, because you had to have at least one parent. So it's a bunch of grown men. Of course, you had the football player and nothing but women, and I'm talking about fine. All the women in skirts.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ole Miss. Yep. I'm talking about black, white, Asian. So I see stuff like that, and I just, I get reminded from what I've seen.
It's a business.
My own eyes.
At Texas, they had the Lambos outside waiting for the
troops. I hope Texas energy is there. Because we play them. Michigan play them. And I hope that this is the thing that NIL going to mess up when it comes to competitive. Because everybody ain't going to get a Lambo. Mm-hmm. And I need that guy in Texas who ain't getting a Lamborghini to show up on Saturday and miss some blocks and feel entitled and feel like I ain't leveling up. Because in Ann Arbor, they giving you Jordans and carrying on, but we got somebody on our roster feel the same way. We had a guy, this how messed up college sports here. We had a guy transfer, then come transfer back. Now tell me how you do that. When it tests the college football market and Michigan accepted him back, which makes absolutely no sense. You told me you didn't want me. Okay, then you accepted me back. We got a problem, man, because everybody don't know how to handle money, fame, success. Everybody don't know how to. These guys got faster cars, so you might have more Henry Ruggs situation. We need to govern this situation because you got guys like the guy that just got drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs that's in the mirror with his girlfriend with the money, and it's like, why is it always us in the mirror with the money, and then somebody robbing, and we singing Amazing Grace? They're gonna have to figure out how to. And Deion tried to warn them about this. Deion said that he tried to warn them about it, but he forward and he pushing it. You know, it's contradicting.
He said
Deion part of the problem too.
If I can't beat him, join him. That was Deion saying. He was like,
yeah, but he had already joined him. It was just he plays both sides. He don't do a good job at it.
He does that really well. I give him that. All right, I got the highlight of the day. I got the highlight of the day.
Now as well. Are in right now as well. And here we go on the replay. They're lifting up on the pile driver. Now they're closing the distance. There's the right hand as he comes in.
Oh, he's sweet. Look at him.
You know, you can tell that was outside America.
That was I think that's in Romania.
Right.
Of course, Romania, Slovenia, Russia.
Why would you charge a large man with your hands down?
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me, man. What kind of UFC is that?
That's not UFC. Hold on, that's not UFC.
Nah.
What kind of extreme fighting league is this? Where it's 2-on-1 and a big man versus two midgets? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
You know what the equivalent of this is? The equivalent of this is like, I don't know if y'all seen Backyard. I'm a big wrestling fan. The equivalent of this is like Backyard Wrestling, where people are hitting each other with thumbtacks and light poles.
You watch that?
Our bare knuckle.
I don't. But that's just how it goes.
But yeah, that dude, man.
Hey, bro. Mm-hmm. I wonder how much they
dude
pay.
Got power drive.
Not enough.
Oh, not.
That hurt my neck just looking at dude.
He got back up like he didn't hurt him. He got back up one more. He went night.
He hood fighting them too. He hood fighting them. He whooping their ass like your mama do when she got tired with the belt. Like, I can't take this. You running.
My mama pick you up.
You running
power
too much.
Drive. Man, come on now. I was just lay there. He power drive me. I was just lay there. My other teammate got to do his thing.
I told my partner, Tony, enough.
Dude just power drive me while he holding on to you.
A man took enough of a beating.
Right. All right. We brought to you by Bet Us. We got your game. We have Major League Baseball going on right now. NBA Finals. Hockey. Championship going on, so use Bet Us, win some money. Summertime. I know y'all going on vacation. I know y'all can use a little bit of cash.
Man, somebody please. I've been waiting on this email from Underdog, man. I'm going through it. Can somebody please get me back?
I feel like I missed out on a few $1,000s over the past few months. I really do. Especially like the live betting we could do with Underdog. Like, I was making some money last night betting on the Celtics and the Mavs, man. Just the live bet.
I won 325 with drafters.
I don't give a damn about that. I want Underdog.
I want Underdog.
Come on, but you know, there's like so many different services you can make money off of, though.
Bro, we want Underdog.
He said he don't want to go through. He don't want to jump through all the loops. He just want to play on his out.
RC being an old man, I want to.
You just said you graduated in 2011. You look like you graduated in 20.
I graduated in 2014.
2001.
Stop.
Old man. You gotta come over here, old man.
Chill, man.
Yeah, he's an old man in me.
Man, crazy.
All right, man.
But in 2001, why you doing me? Why you doing me?
He did you like that, bro. He did you like that.
Hey, I mean,
when I was 14, you the old man title.
When I was 14, women thought I was 22.
But long as you know, long as you know.
He said, "Long as you know." He said, "Long as you know."
Listen, so my thing with Underdog is they send an email about leaving. We waiting on the email about coming back. I can't wait on my money like y'all do. Y'all are way more patient than me. Y'all gonna
Yeah, we're
go
gonna
over
play
to
other things.
Iraq. Y'all money go to Iraq and come back. I need money to go run into my account today.
What's so funny is, RC, you mentioned that when I play Bovada and I win money, I gotta put it on MoonPay, and the people on MoonPay,
What?
Yeah, put it on MoonPay. I guess it's some international.
And come back.
Whoa.
You gotta go to the moon and come back.
I'm gonna tell you what happened though, Fly. When I put it on MoonPay, people internationally, I guess they need American dollars, so they're like, "What's I win $50?" They're like, "Yo, we'll send you $50, and through Cash App, you send us we'll send you the money through Cash App." So they take my 50 and send me money through Cash App.
Oh, so
and MoonPay.
You can send that digitally to yourself, converted, and have it in your PayPal in an hour.
Well, I get it quick like that. Get it in 2 minutes with Cash App from them. So I guess
I'd rather not deal with the set of hands having to worry about somebody having to send me money. I'd rather
it's through MoonPay. MoonPay set together the agreements. So the person got accept the agreement through MoonPay, and MoonPay like, all right, we're gonna send you the 50 through Cash App. So it's like that.
Now you put it that way. You got a middleman. Okay, I got you.
It's a middleman. MoonPay is the middleman, so nobody want to just steal your identity. So that's how I've been getting my money.
Man, download Coinbase, man. Send that stuff, Ethereum or Bitcoin to it, convert it, and you'll have it quick, man.
Yeah. So I won 325 with drafters. So I guess I'm gonna play 325 on the Celtics and Mavs game. I might do WNBA or something.
It used to be so easy. Like they used to give us those lines. I had about 4 or 5 different bets in. I'm talking about
ready to watch the game.
I don't.
Yeah,
man.
You watch the game with a different interest.
Mm-hmm. Like, why you take that horrible shot?
I don't understand why Mississippi is so behind when it comes to the gambling.
Ooh, it makes me mad.
And I'm here, and it's crazy because I stay in Gulfport now, and it's like we got casinos here, and you could go to these casinos, sit somewhere, or there's a designated area where you could just bet, but yet you try to go on, whether it's Underdog or if I try to go on my other apps, I gotta be in New Orleans to even, or Slidell to even get them.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
Hey Mo, you can use MGM down that way. The app.
MGM, I never tried them.
You can use MGM because you close to the casino, so you can get on their app and place bets. You gotta be in Tunica or near Gulfport to use the app, which is stupid as shit.
Yeah.
I think miles you gotta be away. All right. We do have our NBA Jam Dallas Mavericks t-shirts in the item shop. Support your team; they might make a comeback. And we also have the Boston Celtics NBA Jam.
Somebody doing a good job
also.
Very good job.
Yeah, dude.
Man, hopefully, I want a jersey. I want with the patches and everything. I'll buy it. I don't care if it's $200-$300. I will buy it. That's just
which jersey?
Just custom jersey with the custom patches and all that.
I see. All right, before we get out of here, we'll do a little trivia real quick.
Uh-oh.
Scoreboard. Sports trivia. All right. See what I have for today. Right now, I think RC, he been on the show most of the time we did Scoreboard, so I think he has 2 and everybody else has 1. I know you have 0 most unknown. But the question is, which player was actually it's like 2 tie players. So who is the all-time playoff TD leader? A. Emmitt Smith, Thurman Thomas. B. Jerry Rice, Travis Kelce. C. Franco Harris, Antonio Freeman. Or D. Terrell Davis, Rob Gronkowski.
Well, they ain't together.
You said
There's
playoff.
two players that tied the
You said
playoff
players
touchdowns.
touchdown leader.
I'm
In the
going.
playoff?
I'm going
playoff.
Rice and
Kelce. Okay. So
As a Bronco fan, I know it's not TD, ain't Terrell Davis, so you could take that away.
might be
In the
Gronk.
playoff.
You
Who was
could.
with Gronk?
Hmm.
Who was with Gronk on the answer?
Terrell Davis and Gronk.
Oh, okay, no, I'm going
Yeah.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah. It ain't who with Emmett and who else?
Emmitt Smith and Thurman Thomas was A.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Then the B was Jerry Rice and Travis Kelce.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm going with B.
Yeah, I'm thinking B myself. I think, yeah.
Because Jerry Rice already the leader of wide receiver category.
Kelce was close to breaking it.
Not Tony Gonzalez or
Mm-mm.
damn.
No.
Kelce played a lot of playoffs.
Who you have, RC? What you have?
That's true. That's true.
Gronk and Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis scored a lot of touchdowns. That was all. They ran him every play.
That's true.
Denver.
My favorite running back.
And
Man.
Gronk ran a lot. I had to go with Rice because Rice has every damn record.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody choose B.
Watch it.
Yep.
Gronk.
It's A. Emmitt Smith and Thurman Thomas both tied with 21 touchdowns.
I
That
don't even
makes
know who
sense. They
Thurman
played a lot of
Thomas is.
playoffs.
Jerry Rice have 19.
Oh,
Who is Thurman
And
Thomas?
Running back play with the Bills.
Buffalo
Played for
Bills.
Buffalo.
he was with the
Buffalo went to 4 straight Super Bowls, I believe.
Yeah,
So he played
a
lot of
straight.
games.
Yeah, he had a lot of
Herman was a
touchdowns.
dog. That offense
Yeah.
was crazy.
Maybe. I can see that.
I didn't know Emmitt Smith was the leading playoff touchdown leader. Him and Thurman Thomas.
Well, shoot, when you
I
got
think-
Larry Allen and
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
rest in peace. Yeah,
Right. All right, guys. Nobody get the point for today. It was a good trivia question. Guy Wood told me to make them hard, so I did. So there you go. All right, guys. We might be back Thursday because I think the game is Wednesday, so we might do a show then. All right, guys. We out here same time, same
That
time.
was the win Wednesday night. That win Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.